Hi guys, this video we're going to be having a look at Isacc Clark from obviously Dead Space 2. I do apologise already that I don't have the Necromorph slasher that came with this figure for this series, but obviously I'd have liked to have had that here to give you a comparison of its scale, and obviously have a little look at that, but I don't have that at the moment, and if I do, obviously I will do another video with him in it, but at the moment, sorry, all I have is good old Isacc. Relatively easy to get hold of, to be honest. I don't think you're going to have too much trouble getting hold of him, and he's not that expensive, I don't think, if you do get hold of him, so, but it's a great addition. If you've got any of the other Dead Space figures, you know, obviously you want to have this version of Isacc Clark. So just a quick comparison, just for scale, you can see that they're obviously the perfect size for each other, and this just shows how much sleeker and updated his engineering suit is for the Dead Space 2 as opposed to Dead Space. Anyway, quick look at the figure. I love this bit about the gun. Rotates like it obviously does in the game. So you can obviously have the choice whereby he was shooting horizontally or vertically. So I love that. Just a little touch I think is brilliant on there. Got a ball joint in the wrist, rotation, and ball joint in the elbow. Obviously ball joint in the shoulder on there as well. Rotation in the waist. The hips have got that. I like it. I really like that joint that they have there, to be honest. Rotation in the top of the leg there. Rotation in the knee and a bend, and of course rotation in the foot as well. And finally, obviously, rotation in the head. So there's plenty, if not loads, of articulation going on there. Obviously giving you the opportunity to get him in some really cool poses and everything, to be honest, so faultless in that sense. Of course we have the button on the back, same as the Dead Space 1 figures. A little button on there to light up his life gauge, and of course his visor as well. So I like that. Let's just turn the light off for that, just to make it a little bit easier to see on the video. So there we go, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I do like, and of course he's covered in blood as well. I don't know if you can, that obviously comes through there on the camera quite well. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's as good a paint as the Dead Space figures for some reason. I don't know what it is, what I don't like about it. I think it might be just the fact that the lines are too, I think, you know, that he's just too clear cut. This is what we paint blue, this is what we paint white, this is what we paint grey. You know, it's quite easy to paint like that, and just splatter some blood on it, as opposed to the Dead Space figures where things look a little bit rusted and worn, and there's lots of different shades of colouring going on there, and I don't know, I just feel that even the blood effect is just a bit too obviously painted on, but that's just me moaning, to be honest. It is really a fantastic figure, and I'm just moaning for the sake of moaning, to be honest. There really is not a lot to moan about when it comes to this figure, to be honest. But obviously I just want to let you guys obviously have a little look at it. Again, apologise I don't have the Necromorph figure to show next to him, but I'm sure you'll agree that this is a fantastic figure and a welcome addition to anyone's figure collection, especially if they're gamers as well. And if you haven't checked out the Dead Space games, 100% recommend them. Dead Space 1 is one of my all-time favourite games. Actually, it's the first game I think I got a platinum on as well on the PlayStation, so I hold it close to my heart. But Dead Space 2 is just as good, I just thought Dead Space 1 was absolutely fantastic. Haven't played Dead Space 3 yet, so I can't give an opinion on that. Can't wait till I do. And I'm not aware of any Dead Space 3 figures coming out at the moment, but I don't see why they wouldn't. But I know this Dead Space 2 line didn't sell as well as they hoped. Obviously, the Necromorph slasher you can get still at a cheap price as well, so maybe that'll have an influence on whether we have any Dead Space 3 figures. But I dare say if there were going to be any Dead Space 3 figures, they would have been announced or even out now. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys. You take care. Please leave messages below if you want to, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Take care. Bye bye.